Okay, I don't think we're gonna use the flail. Sword or the spear. Because most of us have like special armor. Fine hide armor. Reflex bonus, what's this? Defense against prone attacks, 15 defense. Oh, I feel like if you don't have boots, this should be for you. And this is the reflex bonus, right? So reflexes are going to be good on... Who is low reflex? You. But you shouldn't be in combat anyways, so... What boots do you have on right now? Constitution. What's Constitution do again? Health and stamina. Yeah, let's keep that on her. Gotta give you the reflex boots. Get rid of the robe, Morning Star, fine leather. Whatever, I'll just stick it in the... Is everybody wearing like a cape or something? Good. I haven't like even thrown flames at anybody or anything. Let's see. Where's my scrolls? Here we go. Rite of Hidden Wonders. Prayer against restraint, defense, paralysis. I'll give that to... Yeah, that's you that can do that. Burst of Summer Flame. Spiders. Or scarabs or whatever. Okay, I think we're good. How much money do I have now? Yeah, I still don't have money for like the extra spell thing, which is pretty awesome, but... Okay. Oops. Let's go kill the dude in the catacombs. Because fuck that guy for trying to screw around with things. Where's the catacombs again? Here. Sorry, led you astray. Whee! If I could find something that increases mechanics, that would be pretty awesome too. I also want to check out the temple. There's some traps in here. I don't think I had the skill to disarm last time I was in here. I still don't think I have the skill, but we'll try. And then we'll go to that temple and see what happens.
I shall be discreet.
I don't think it was here, actually. But I will save it. Because this guy might be tough. Oh, I still know where the traps are. Excellent. Nope, still can't do it. Because fuck that guy.
Hey.
Okay, fine. We'll just go around it. My puppy can...
Eh? Ready, Watcher.
Yeah.
How may I help?
Okay, let's just
Following your lead.
spread out a little bit here. I need
Hey.
you front and center.
Eh?
You off to the side.
I'm here.
You can go here, and you just hang out kind of in the middle. Perfect. Did you find my grimoire? I spoke to Mordred. He doesn't have your grimoire. He let out a bubbling hiss of frustration. There's not much fun in a joke if you have to explain it, is there? He tugs a few hairs out of his beard. If you can't fulfill my need for vengeance, then you'll have to serve another purpose. Dried, shriveled tongue darts over his cracked lips. I'm afraid a fierce hunger was awakened along with me. Whoops. Oh, shit. Wait, what does Spirit Shield do? Spirit Shield! No, where are you going? I need you to do this. Guess what? I got a shield of my own. This guy is going to get wrecked. So you are going to be on... Okay, I need you to come a bit closer.
God!
Did he just... I told you he was gonna get wrecked.
I?
Eh?
Lava.
Let's go!
Hey.
Oh, you need to have that
Eh?
back equipped. Soul prowls within the bloodstone like a caged Stelgar. It's filled with a fierce, restless energy. Who are you? You see an image in your mind of a woman in heavy leather armor bearing twin daggers. Next to her is a man, young and handsome, who calls her Rauna. The vision shifts to a windswept plain next to a lake. 50 men and women in matching leathers lay dead, their bodies contorted and deformed by some sinister sorcery. Rauna, I got her name, falls among them, her body collapsing next to the young man you saw earlier. She's too weak to speak, but the name Dalton appears in your mind. A lone figure strides across the battlefield, barely bothering to step over the corpses. His eyes are filled with an unnatural light and fixed on Rauna. He reaches out to her, and what little life remained in her body departs. When he takes the amulet from around her neck, you feel her anguished soul trapped within it. With a final contemptuous glance at the fallen Dalton, the man departs. Dalton sent me to find you. The soul pulses with warmth. It fills your mind with memories of a young man who's bold and generous. But fury and despair gnawed those images away until you could feel cold crimson walls pressing against you and something loathsome feeding off you as the years fade into decades. What do you want? You see the image of the amulet shattering the soul inside, rising and dissipating among the stars.
Eh?
Okay.
And what does the flame reveal?
Tarnished locket. Okay.
Would you look at this?
Right of youthful spirit. Alright. The puppy was just back here the entire time. Didn't even bother coming up here. Oh well, he wasn't needed. That guy got wrecked.
Hey.
I can't get past or disarm your traps, sir. Please don't step on the trap. Thank you.
I?
Eh?
I guess I can go out and finish that quest and then just come back down here. The water's broken again. The water noises, I should say. Uh-oh. What have I found? Oh, gee.
Let's go! Dead on! Let's go!
Yeah, I set a bunch of the AI settings to automate, but I never actually really use it. Hey, man.
Welcome.
His tired eyes brighten. Did you find her? Since I found it, I'm keeping it. Show him the amulet. Yes, but it's not as you expected. The old man studies the amulet. Rauna used to wear this. Where did you get it? From your old advisory at Helig. He trapped her soul inside it. His eyes widen in horror. No, please, after searching for her for so long. He gazes at the amulet. Just to have her close to me, to visit her in my dreams, that would be enough. Perhaps we found you now so you could finally say goodbye. His expression withers. You're right, please let me do it. He draws a club from a trembling hand and crushes the amulet. As the gem cracks, you feel essence rush from it. You've lost it. It was a nice amulet, too. I should have looked at it. The old man looks at the shattered gemstone. Thank you for showing me reason. Perhaps she'll wait for me in the next life. He looks at his hands shaking. By the flame, she won't have to wait long. Please, take this. He hands you the club. It's from my old adventuring days. I think it's finally time to let go. What kind of club did you just give me? Unique club, one-handed. Nice. He might be able to use it. Although I can't remember if I have a proficiency with swords. Might be able to give it to someone else.
Eh?
How close are we to leveling now? Oh my god. So much experience needed. Fuck. I want to level up. I want to go to this place and see what we can find, because I think that's one of our quests that wanted us to go there. Right? It could be found in First Fires, but I'm gonna go sneak into the basement. I'm sure it'll be fine. This is gonna be unfortunate for everyone involved. New map discovered. What's this thing?
I shall be quiet as a calm sea,
Whoa!
which is not very quiet.
Okay. In front of you looms the ghostly hollow image of the man who was present at your awakening. He casts a pale, sickly light in the dank corridor as he regards you.
You are from Kratom,
Never
my
mind.
dear.
His words are an echo in your mind from a time long past, and you know your response before you speak it, as if he's always been. Oh, I guess.
A remarkable city. truly one of the most impressive we have encountered outside of our own. Many exceptional people who have joined our cause come from Kratom. What made you decide to join our order?
I'm honestly not sure.
As long as you are assured in your faith, the rest is not so important. Are you ready to take the oath? To spread the word of the gods to the lost and heathen?
No. I have questions.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
That guy's name is Halfmack. I don't know if these guys are gonna attack us if I talk to them. Mercenary eyes you warily as you approach, his weapon readied. What are you doing here? You don't look like one of those that masked lot. What's going on here? Since you don't know, you clearly don't belong here. Guard whistles sharply. Uh-oh. Oh, I knew I should have, like, put the masks on. I thought so. Okay.
Eh?
I wonder if it's just a mask. Also, what's this about? Oh. So I could get, like, a companion and be like, hey, go do something for me.
Yeah.
That looks stupid.
Sure.
Hail, traveler.
Please go in. His eyes darted up to the rest of your party. You know the acolyte doesn't like guests. I'd keep my friends of yours out of the main chamber. She's already in a state on account of someone being late. No sense in provoking her further. What's going on here? He holds up his hands. I haven't a clue, I assure you. We keep to ourselves, and we watch for uninvited guests, just like your acolyte told us. No questions asked. You need something else? I expect they're started inside. As far as I can tell, we're underneath the first fire. It's probably under that ruined temple.
Hey.
I haven't even looked upstairs yet.
Eh?
It's okay.
Time to see and not be seen.
I'll go through in a minute. Just take a peek. Don't mind me. Oh, this totally opens.
Would you look at this?
Ew. Let's sneak around first. Shit!
But I'm slowly dying.
Something is attacking us.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
I meant... There is a trap on there. Okay.
No problem. There! Done!
Yay. Footpads hood. That'll be good. Whispers coming from the skulls, but it's unintelligible. We're just gonna go right through, don't mind us. Mercenary. A nervous kid in the library. Ooh. Just steal the money in front of you. Cheese? Salty mast. Oh, I thought that said excrement.
Slow and silent.
Don't mind me, I'm just poking my nose around. Hi.
Welcome.
Lone figure paces back and forth, tapping his fingers at his sides, muttering to himself. He jumps when he sees you on his hands on his chest. By the flame, you startled me. Shouldn't you be in the meeting, attendant? The acolyte's waiting for you. He clasps his hands with thumbs twitching. It's not time for the initiate's meeting, is it? He twiddles his fingertips. I'll be ready soon. Tell me about this meeting. This must be your first time. The acolyte communicates with each of us individually to hear our progress on old tasks and assign new ones to us. And assign us new ones. He shivers with a mixture of pleasure and dread. It's a unique process. She's a cipher, so she can speak to you without words. Fascinating until you realize she could probably read your thoughts just as easily. What do you know about these tasks? He laughs nervously. Only what I absolutely need to. We protect the secrets of the gods, so discretion is essential. He waves a hand between the two of you. We receive our instructions from the acolyte, just as she receives hers from someone else, and so on. Right up to the Grand Master. Our role is to obey, knowing as little about the overall plan and each other as possible. Tell me about these secrets. How can you be confident you're doing the right thing when you know so little? That's easy. The leaden key has been around for ages by the blessing of the gods. You only have to look around to see the perils of trying to usurp divine power. Killing a god in the Saints' War has cursed us all. The heresy of animancy is only worse it matters. Try to replace a soul and you inevitably end up with a monster. It's all been a warning. There's some powers we shouldn't have. Tell me about these secrets. You shouldn't even be asking. Whatever they are, they're secrets for a reason. Our job is to guard them, not to know them. We've been entrusted with important work. It's an honor, but not without its challenges. What are you doing here? He resumes his pacing. I've been practicing the passphrases. I know them backwards and forwards. I get so nervous every time I think about repeating them to the acolyte. He wrings his hands. You can practice on me. Okay, he ushers a deep breath with fluttering hands. Here goes. First question. State your name and purpose. Answer. My name belongs to the gods and my hand to their service. What company do you seek? Answer. I seek the company of shadows, that our labors may remain in secret. I'm not going to remember this. Third question. Tell me of your labors. Answer. To see the craft of kith, and wilder does not disturb what bones the gods have buried. Fourth question. How do we know your purpose? Answer. You shall know it by the confession of my tongue, the deeds of my hand, and the oath of my soul. Riddles upon riddles, what bones have the gods buried? It's very dramatic, isn't it? Oh, I'm sorry, please continue. Fifth question, and how is your oath guarded? Answer, it's sealed by the leaden key. He sighs with a nervous chuckle. That wasn't so hard. Sounds like you got it. I do, I think. I'm just gonna practice a few more times before my meeting. Mine.
Slow and silent. Why not? There! Done!
Just stole all your shit. You mad? Oops, what was that? God damn it. I think I got that.
Yeah.
I'm probably not going to remember anything. I could write it down. A primal rock. Interesting. Falters and brings a hand to his forehead. He takes a staggering step forward and coughing and
Back, you
sputtering.
clod! Those hooded fiends are nigh to be trusted!
Probably not, but there's no reason to be rude. Cannon glances over at Aloth and frowns. Aloth, are you unwell? He grimaces, catching his breath. It's nothing, I'm fine. This probably isn't the best place to linger anyhow. He is insane.
Let's see what lies this way.
This is all going to go terribly wrong.
Hello. Hello?
We hear murmurs and chants on the other side of the door. A ritual of some sort is already underway. I should probably continue into the chamber alone. Open the door and stride into the chamber. This is not gonna go well. Several shrouded figures are lined up from the hooded woman. The figure at the head of the line approaches her, and the woman places her outstretched hand on the stranger's forehead. They stand in silent communion as you look on. A few moments later, the stranger steps aside and resumes his place in the circle around the statue. The woman turns toward you. You are late, attendant. Even though her face is concealed, you sense her rage in her dangerously low voice, the sudden silence of the others across the chamber.
I've been waiting on your reports. Quickly now, state your name and purpose. What company do you seek?
I seek the company of shadows, that our labor may remain secret.
Tell me of your labors.
I'd rather show you. To see the craft of kith and wilder does not disturb, but bones the gods have buried.
How do we know your purpose?
I asked you first. You shall know it by the confession of my tongue, the deeds of my hand, and the oath on my
And
soul.
how is your oath guarded?
It's sealed by the leaden key.
Welcome, attendant. Tell me of your exploits.
In your mind, you see a building magnificent with trellises and tiles and located on a pristine boulevard. The wealthy and learned stroll in and out, trading knowledge and coin.
Does he wait still?
Yes. Yet it also houses misery and madness. Somewhere within the rotten corsets of man, his hair matted, but his eyes alert. He watches and waits, a prisoner by choice. Yes.
Did they arrive?
Blacklight's vision takes you out of Defiance Bay into a town in the wilderness with a watermill signpost on the hood. One of the paths reads Deerfoot. Several figures huddled together, shrouded in cloaks and hoods. An image of a ruin suddenly looms in your mind. Two skeletal effigies flank a cleft in mountainside. Sure.
Your information shall be relayed. Now, for your next task.
The ruins fade from your mind, and their place is a palimpsest of a neighborhood. Rundown estates are cobbled around a cemetery. In an ancient tower, savage shapes prowl the streets, and the tower of a man hunches over a strange mechanism. You see him clearly, but there's something unnatural about him.
Stop him. And above all, don't let him meet her.
You see a woman deathly pale with a scar over her heart. The acolyte shows you the door on the base of the tower, seemingly impenetrable slab of stone and copper, but then she shows you an invisible split between the perfectly matched halves, and you understand how the copper veins convert a command into action. The command comes to your mind. A surprising familiarity about it. You know how to open the door. I shall. Her hand rests lightly on your head. You have any questions, attendant? This place. This is what remains of the Temple of Wodaka. A light shows you a grand structure surrounded by the faithful. The fires of the revolution destroyed everything above us and left remains abandoned, perfect for our purposes. I am the acolyte. That is all you need to know. Remind me about the man in the tower. Could I see a vision of the ruins again? Deerfoot. Show me the prisoner. Training knowledge and coin. Farewell. Shrouded man. Hold on a second. No, don't come in here.
Yeah.
Gotta look around.
Time to see and not be seen.
Ooh, a switch. I don't know what happens if I touch the switch, so I'm just gonna sneak around. Ew. Let's steal from this. Excellent. I don't touch it. Where's this go? Oh well.
Hey.
Everybody come on in.
Yeah.
I love how it played it off as like you need
A
to
moment,
remember all this
Ah,
stuff.
the life of a
I
traveler.
feel I should explain
So many
myself.
ruins to uncover, places to see.
Indeed. Though after 5 years,
Okay,
I'll be ready for a break.
It is true. You have been at it far longer than I. Where will you go next when you have all the world to choose from?
Home, of course.
yes.
About my episode in the catacombs. There's something I should have told you earlier.
So tell me now. He clasps his hands together, slowly massaging a knuckle with his thumb. I meant no harm. I thought I should just keep it to myself. That when we resolve the matter of your soul, we would also address my problem.
I also have an awakened soul. But unlike yours, mine is a presence that shares my senses and my skin, making herself manifest at the most unwelcome times.
Oh, I see. Is that why your accent just randomly changes? Closes his eyes and grits his teeth. His lips quiver and twitch with the vestiges of some internal debate. Several seconds later, he opens his eyes again. They're watery and bloodshot.
I'm sorry. I've tried to learn to control Isilmir. I've gotten stronger, but so has she.
Why didn't you say something sooner?
I learned to keep her a secret a very long time ago. Those with awakened souls are shunned, mistrusted. And after your experience with Meerwald, I'm certain you can see why. You need to be careful.
Tell me about Isilmir?
Artless, uncouth, a creature of rash impulses and feeble faculties. She wags her impertinent tongue when she should listen. Aye, this one's fit to boil. Hard to get this gaff over anything tisn't to do with books and spell speak.
His face flickers with a sly grin. He grimaces, running his hands through his hair. I have none of her memories. Breath spared me that much, but her coarse manners and intolerable hill speak suggests provincial from a very, very long time ago. There's a lot of, like, pretentious whys in this. She tends to surface a hair's breadth from conflict when the fuses burn down and teeth are on edge, and when she shows up, she doesn't stop to gauge the situation, she just acts. Seems reckless. That's it exactly. You recall the way she goaded those villagers in Gilded Vale. She doesn't think, she doesn't back down, and trying to suppress that has been my problem for years. Is this going to be a problem?
Merely an annoyance. Although...
He lowers his voice and clasps his hands behind his back. Minute twitches and spasms along his arms betray his fidgeting.
Defiance Bay is said to have an entire institution dedicated to the study and cure of soul-related ailments. Since our journeys have already brought us to the city, perhaps we could speak with someone there.
You need to learn to deal with your own issues. Fine, if it's helpful for you, we'll go.
Thank you. This has been a great burden.
Let's talk about something else. I'd like to get to know more about this Isilmir. He raises an eyebrow, such as, when did she awaken? My father was a strict man. He expected the best from his only child, and he didn't tolerate failure. His face becomes drawn. At times, he could be rather adamant, particularly when he'd been drinking. Isilmir manifested on one such occasion. To be honest, I don't remember the specifics, only that he was more careful with me after that. You said you learned to hide her a long time ago. My mother instructed me to keep her a secret. After she first emerged, she feared that knowledge of my awakening would render me an outcast. Even though Isilmir proved useful against my father, I trusted my mother's advice, and have since come to see the wisdom behind it. Meerwald is an extreme example, but one that I can relate to more and more each year. Can I talk directly to her? He gives you a tout frown. Her insertions are uncomfortable enough. I'm not eager to invite her into my consciousness more than necessary. Alright then, indeed. Okay.
Eh?
There's a ghost here, just hanging out. Ghost
Come
hovers.
to pay your respects to the queen that was.
Who are you?
Lord Ardwellen Rugford III.
Okay.
and pleased to make your acquaintance. I came to the Deerwood on one of the first ships from Adia. And unlike the yokels and hut dwellers around here, I still keep to the old ways.
Okay. It's truly a pity to see what locals have done to Vortica's house of worship.
Worshipping Woodica, the
Boudica,
exiled
sorry.
queen and oathbinder. I come every day to offer my devotion. I'd love nothing more than to book passage back to Adia, but it is my emperor's wish that I serve in these barbaric lands. And so I do.
I'd like to know more about Boudica.
A
Or
queen
Boudica.
among the gods. She oversees laws and oaths. Everything has a rightful place, and Woodica watches over them all.
Boudica.
Of course, not everyone accepts this. Even among the other gods, her authority is questioned. But Woodica is also goddess of memory and vengeance, and she remembers. She'll remember every slight and trespass when she reclaims her throne.
Trespass.
I beg your pardon? Is this some sort of joke where you come from?
I'm serious, just look at yourself.
A madhouse. That's what this town really needs.
Yeah.
See you later, bro. Oh, I should